Hey guys, right, I'm in work at the moment, but when I leave and get back home, I've got so much to do at the allotment. We've got to harvest all the blackcurrants before they start rotting on the plants. We haven't touched them yet. Just had so much to do with the watering. You know, with this drought we've been having, it's been taking up all our time. So we've got to harvest the blackcurrants, do the last harvest of the rhubarb for this year, and then we'll leave it till next year. We won't be touching it again. What else we got to do? We've got to harvest our line of spuds and then get something in the ground after them. So if you check out my other videos, I did one about crop rotation and I used an RLBS system. So after the spuds, we're going to have to put some kind of root crop in. We might either try and get some quick small carrots, or we might leave it a little bit longer and then plant some onions and garlic in there over the winter. And then on top of the harvesting, there's the ever-present weeding and watering. We need to get the water butts at the allotment full before this hose pipe ban in the northwest kicks in a week or two's time. So, wish us luck.
Traffic, there's always traffic. I just want to get home. That allotment's not going to clean itself.
You having that metal grill on the window? It's proper rough round here. Right, I'm at the allotment. I'm just going in and out of my shed. What I'm going to do now is conform to a national stereotype. So for all my very, very, very welcome American, Canadian, Australian, New Zealand, and anyone else that can understand this language, my accent, if you subscribe from one of those countries, the stereotype is us Brits are always whinging about the weather. And it's true. We are. We've been moaning for the last couple of months about the heat wave. And to be honest, to some of you guys where you live, you'd probably still be wearing a woolly jumper. But to us, it's a heat wave. It's been very, very, very dry. I've now got home, got to the allotment, the grey skies are back and it's been raining a bit. So I'm moaning about it because I was going to harvest the potatoes. Have you seen how I'm dressed? I am not dressed for harvesting spuds. I'm going to get filthy because the ground's wet now. But it's nice. It's nice that it's rained. Speaking of the rain, in a couple of weeks I think it is, in the northwest of England where I live, we're going to be having a hose pipe ban. So what I'm doing now is I'm just using the holes at the allotment to get the water butts really topped up before that hose pipe ban comes into play, and then at least we're alright for water. So harvesting, I've got to do some harvesting, haven't I? Yeah, right, wish me luck. I'm going to start with the rhubarb because that's a quick win, and you know sometimes you just can't be bothered messing around, can you? So I know with the rhubarb it's a quick win. So you can see some rhubarb there. I'm not actually going to touch that because that particular plant got harvested about a fortnight ago when I got back from my working abroad trip. It's one of the first things we did. And also, I don't know if you can make it out, there was about 2 or 3 other plants, making a total of about 4 plants in that area there that I've already harvested. That will now get left until next year. Not going to touch that again. So what we're left with on our enormous rhubarb patch is all those plants. I've no idea how many plants there actually are, because it's, as you can see, it's a bit of a jungle, and there's weeds and bindweed and all sorts in there. So as I'm harvesting, as I go along, I'll be pulling up some weeds. But just a very quick one for those of you that don't know and are wondering, the way we pick rhubarb is you don't cut it with a knife. You want to go all the way down to the bottom of the stalk, and you kind of like pull and twist. Hang on, can you do it? Oh yeah. And then what you'll get is that bit. So that's come clean off the crown. The crown will still be there, unharmed. Because what happens is if you rip it off, say there where my thumb is, that bit that's still connected to the crown can rot off, and it could lead the crown to rot. So you get the whole lot of it off. Obviously we're not going to eat this bit here, so I'll slice that off with a knife, and the leaf as well. I'll cut it there and we'll get rid of the leaf. You don't eat the leaf, so it's just going to be this lovely stalk that we're left with. Right, I've got loads of this to do, so I'm going to put my camera down and get stuck in. Rhubarb harvest done. Looks a bit sad and bare now, needs tidying up. All the dead leaves and bits of weeds need picking up. Oh, do you know what? I might not just bother and just cover it in a really deep mulch. But look at the mountain of rhubarb. Oh my word. We're going to be having a lot of rhubarb crumbles put in our freezer over the next day or two, I would have thought. And probably some rhubarb jam. And probably some rhubarb ginger. Rhubarb and ginger jam, sorry. And probably some rhubarb gin. Might even do a video on making the gin. Right, I don't actually make the gin. I think you need a license to distill alcohol. What we do is we buy a bottle of gin and then we add the rhubarb to it. So I might do it's really easy. I might do a quick little video about that. But I've now got to cut all the leaves off. I'll make a pile for the compost. And then the stalks I'll take home in a carrier bag. Still got loads to do, guys.
So this is the rhubarb mountain before I cut all the leaves off. And this is what I ended up with. And that filled a carrier bag, jam-packed full.
Right, I've finished the rhubarb and then I've spent about a good hour faffing around. You know what it's like. I am a king faffer. I'm the master of distracting myself. So now I can't put it off any longer. I've got to harvest these black currants. And there's flaming loads of them. There's 2 bushes. I'd say they're about waist height on me, and I'm 5'10". I'm 5'9". I'm 5'10". But yeah, and they come up to about waist high on me. Some of the branches are drooping over, they're that heavy with fruit. They well need picking. It's just, I'll keep talking because the longer I talk, the less time I've got to sit down and pick, which is fine by me. Because as nice as it is to eat the fruits, it is absolutely, well, I find anyway, that it's mind-numbingly, excruciatingly boring picking the flaming things. And I just remembered that our Claire watches these videos, so I better have crack on because she'll tell me off for faffing. Right, wish me luck. It started raining, so I've retreated into the greenhouse. But I don't know if you can see that pile of plastic pots on those decking boards. The top one is half full, and that was about, well, it felt like 10 minutes work, but it was probably actually closer to 5 minutes work. And that's literally one branch that I've stripped, one upright branch of this nearest blackcurrant bush. So I've still got a hell of a way to go yet. So I'll show you what I was fiddling with in the greenhouse. We've got 3 cucumber plants, 1, 2, last one, and they just needed tying up. So our Claire already put some uprights in and they were going up the uprights. All I've done is I've put this horizontal bar across for a bit more stability and something extra to tie the plants onto, because hopefully, I mean, there's a few yellow flowers. He says that I can't actually find one now. There, then there's a couple of them, so that where there's flowers they should turn into fruit. So we hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get a lot of cucumbers, because we like our cucumbers, especially Ruby, Deputy Head Gardener Ruby. She is the cucumber monster. She'll literally smash a full one out to herself as a snack. So yeah, what else have we got going in the greenhouse? Up at the allotment, a chilli plant. Another chilli plant, what sort? Is there a label? Ah, yes, there's a label. Get in. What's it say? Bird's eye. Bird's eye chilli. Right, and I'm guessing that one. Yes, another label. Is that... Oh, drop it. Bird's eye as well, yep. So I don't think we've grown bird's eye chilies before, but we'll see, we'll see. I've got the odd red tomato on these. I don't know what I can't. Where's the label gone? Flipping it, man. No, that's passion fruit. That's not tomato. That's an old label. I have no idea what sort these two are. These that we're trying to grow these like a cordon style. There's a few red ones there. Look how gorgeous do they look. And then these are two, I think they're like bush style tomatoes, and they are Tumbling Tom. And these were £1 each from somewhere, not sure where, but there's plenty of flowers on them. No tomatoes as yet, but they'll come, and it's still raining, so I'm going to stay in here with my brew, because I'm so not dressed for this kind of weather. I'm honestly, I'm dressed like I'm going to a beach at Bermuda or something, and it's the weather has gone from Bermuda back to typical Lancashire weather. Rain, grey sky, rain. Although after being away recently for about nearly 5 months, I have missed this weather, to be honest with you, because it's our weather, it's my weather. Yes. Right. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, see what the rain does, and I'll make a decision whether I'm going to go home or not. I've still got to show you the courgettes that I've harvested. Probably not going to get round to doing the potatoes today with the rain now, but I've already took the courgettes off. So today we've had rhubarb, courgettes and half a pot of black currants. When people say that one courgette plant will give you ample courgettes for a family of 4 or 5 people, do you actually mean it? And I wish I'd listened, because we've planted 4 courgette plants, and this is from a 3-day gap in harvesting, and look at the size, look at the flaming size of some of them. Oh my goodness me. So guess what we're going to be googling for recipes for? Well, there's one there as well. There's bloody loads of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 courgettes there. And some of them are weapon sized. Of 4 plants. We don't need 4 plants. There's only 4 in our family. Holy moly. Well, I suppose that's why we've got freezers. And the odd person will probably give some away as well. So it's not like we're going to struggle to get through them. We will get through them eventually. What we're giving them away and freezing them, and yeah. But I've never liked ratatouille. I just can't stand it. Let's just say I used to work for a large institution, and that was the idea of like haute cuisine, and I can't flaming stand it. It's disgusting. So I won't be making ratatouille with them. What we do with our courgettes is we disguise them by a wonderful invention called a blender. We'll make a vegetable soup with loads of courgettes in, and then we wang it all in the blender until you no longer know that there's courgettes in it, and that's how we eat them in our house. Yes. Right, if anyone's got any interesting courgette recipes, leave a comment underneath, let me know, because I'm always up for new ideas. Alright, still raining, so I'm going to call it a day. So it's not a very long walk home, but I'm still going to get drenched. Right, so there's the 4 courgette plants, look. I'm loving the leaves on them. They look almost like kind of tropical. Love it. Sweet corn. Less said about that the better, really. We're not doing fantastic with the sweet corn. We tried it last year and we didn't do very well neither. We think we know what our problem is, but it's a little bit late to rectify it this year. We'll have to do it properly next year. So there's the sweet corns. Now they were in more of like a grid, but not all of them survived, so they're a bit higgledy-piggledy space now. And then here is our row of potatoes, which are still yet to be harvested, but as I say, it's raining, so you're just going to get filthy if you do it now, so I'm not going to do it now. I'll tell you what, here's a little bit of joy for you. Fuchsia. How sexy is that colour? Yeah? I dream about our Claire wearing a lipstick that colour. And they're really nice dreams to have, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, that is just gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. What happened to me? A few years ago, if you'd have said to me, oh Stu, you're going to be talking about plants and calling them sexy, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Well, look at that. It's sexy. They are sexy. Oh yeah, look at that, gorgeous. Right, don't know what sort, have we got a label? Oh yes, we've got a label. And And, oh great, it just says seasonal plant. Well, that's no help whatsoever, is it? It's not even got a picture of a fuchsia on it. What a bloody waste of time. So, sorry guys, I don't know what sort of fuchsia that is. If anyone knows what kind of fuchsia this is, please let me know, because it'd be nice for me to know what I'm having, what I'm looking at whilst I'm having inappropriate thoughts. So if you can give me a name, that will make things a lot better for me. Right, I'm going to go home and get wet and take this harvest home of the courgettes, rhubarb and half a tub of the blackcurrants from there. And like I said, it was literally just one vertical branch that I harvested. So yeah, I think the Petals and the Paving Slabs family is going to have to spend a good few hours all sitting around those two bushes there, that one and that one, just to get all the blackcurrants off. Right, thanks for watching.
It'd be brilliant if you could give this video a thumbs up if it didn't proper do your head in. And I'll leave you with a lovely picture of a ladybird that I found nestled in amongst the blackcurrants. Thanks for watching.